She'd slowly start to understand how he victimized and to what end, and how his hard times were someone else's fault. How do you sleep at night? Do you sleep with one eye open? Aren't you scared of all you've broken? Are you terrified that all the wrong you didn't mind would all come back around sometime? Will you awaken by and by, or do your ghosts sing you bye-bye? He looked like a gentleman, a rare sight for Los Angeles. I was young.
I left my clothes all over the floor. I can barely walk to my bathroom door. Way too high to clean up. Hard to find anywhere to be. Everywhere I go, I'm up to my knees. Lost my mind in my stuff. I'm going off the rails. My mind just broke the scale. I'm in my room, about to lose it. I'm way too tall for my bed.
Hey everyone!
I'm out of room in my room.
How y'all doing? How's it going? Anybody there? Hey. 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 Okay. 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 I know, but then I kept going over and over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over. Okay. I think I'm playing it, then I kept going over and over. Okay. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? Good morning. How's everyone doing? There we go. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. There we go. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. There we go. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Well, here's the card. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. There we go. It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. There we go. It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. There we go. It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. There we go. It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. There we go. It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. Can you hear anything? It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. Can you hear anything? It says the moment I ready. How's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. Can you hear anything? It says the moment I ready. Oh no! Stop! How's it going? Stop! Why is it doing that? Is it doing that to you too? Okay. Goose, leave it. Goose. Is it working now? Why isn't it? What's going on? Huh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay. No. Not right now. No. Yay, okay. So I will repeat what this says so we can see it again. So the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So what that is saying is that the moment you realize that your inner peace is what's important in order for you to get what you need in life, if you're constantly having all those stresses, those things in your life that are just, that you're going over and over and over and over in your head, is in you can't think about anything else. Your universe will only be about that thing that you're stressing about. But if once you embrace that peace, you allow yourself to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit, then you're going to start realizing that the world around you really does have good things out there for you. You just need to start seeing it for what it is and not running away from it. That's what that one's saying. So, how's it going? Hi, Dorlin. How are you? Hi, Kayla. How's it going? So, does anybody have any requests for today? And I think I'm going to kind of make this one today a little bit shorter, maybe an hour or something, because I'm going to go do a couple of YouTube videos today. Yay, exciting YouTube videos. So I'll let you guys tell me what you guys want to hear next on the YouTube, because I have a couple of ideas. One is to do a review of that deck, this deck. A review on the Force of Enchantment deck and show you guys what that deck is like on YouTube. Or do the Oracle cards, which is the Universe Has Your Back ones, these ones. Do one of those two as a review. Or I was going to do a video on just a silly video with Ghostie. Of course, of course. All right, a newbie, you are first. I'm going to pull you a card, honey. What does a newbie need to hear today? A newbie. What does a newbie need to hear today? It's pretty interesting. It's almost identical to the other one. It says, when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You see? The two flowers are coming up in total tandem. They're coming together with the aura. And it's all in alignment with the love of the universe. And it kind of looks like an eye, like a third eye. Kind of cool. And then you also got, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Goose!
Oh my God, Goose, leave it alone.
Go lay down. Go lay down. You're being naughty. Get your toy and go lay down. Okay? So those are your cards, a newbie, and I believe what it's telling you is that it is definitely time for you to start focusing on yourself and that love of the universe, and so you have that alignment within your soul and within your heart so that you can keep moving forward in what it is that you want and what you need in the world, because you are definitely having a time right now where I think there's some confusion and some frustration that's going on, but it's okay. It's okay. And then, who was next? So it was, so I just did a newbie, right? And then it was Nina. And then Debbie. Let's see, what does Nina have? What does Nina need to hear today? What does Nina need to hear today? Woo. Ooh, this is a good one. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So it seems like definitely there is somebody in your life who has hurt you, definitely caused you some pain, and your emotions towards them are valid, and you should definitely not throw those emotions away. But it is also saying, I let go of the shadow of the past. It's telling you that there definitely is some darkness that comes with that affects you as a person, and rather than, hold on 1 second. Hello, can I help you?
Hi, is this Elizabeth?
Yes.
Hi, this is Erica calling from Delaware Arthritis. Just confirming your appointment for tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Tomorrow too, yes. I will be there.
Perfect. Awesome. We just asked you wear a mask when you come in. If you're not feeling well or have a cough or fever, just let us know. If you have an application, come into the office by yourself.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, awesome. I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, I'm glad that I answered that. I always forget to turn my sound off. That was the rheumatologist babe tomorrow too.
On the calendar, right?
Mine too, but you know me. Hi, Weobies! I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. So it was Debbie, then Mary, and then Darlene. Okay, so it is definitely telling you, Nina, to let go of that shadow that you have that's holding you down, that's kind of keeping you back, that's keeping you in that negative energy space that you may not be looking to stay in. So it's telling you to definitely look at that and say, hey, maybe sometimes it's better to look at the other person with the eyes of love and say, and there are a lot of people in my life, trust me, that I when I look at them, I really don't feel that love emotion. But That doesn't mean that I don't look at them with the eyes of love and say, hey, they're on their own journey, they're doing their own thing, and it's okay for them to be doing whatever it is that they're doing over there and be themselves over there, and hopefully someday they'll learn. But in the meantime, I'm still going to keep my boundary up with them. Does that make sense? And yes, anybody who has a question or would like a reading, let me know. Hi, Jakari. Hi, Stacy. And then it says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So your happiness is definitely a direct reflection of your level of understanding of how much you allow yourself to be stressed about things you don't have control over, is basically what it's saying. So if you're happy, if you're the happier you are, you're like, okay, well, the universe has got me. The universe has my back. I got this. I can move forward with it. Okay, so that's your reading for today. Let's see here. I have Darlene, and then I have Mary, Darlene. That was Nina, and then I have Debbie, Mary, Darlene, and then Stacy. Yes, Stacy, I will. And then Jakari. All right, so this is for Debbie. Let's see here. What does Debbie need to hear today? What does Debbie need to hear today? And did you all bring your coffee and your friends and your blankets and get all nice and cozy? We're all getting ready for the day. Hear what we need to hear for the morning. That way when we move on with the rest of our day, we have an idea of, at least an idea, you have a goal, have something to move towards. Good, I'm so glad, Nina, I'm so glad. Yay, that's awesome. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. All right. Let's see here. These are not for Debbie. Okay. Okay, what does Debbie need to hear? Actually, Debbie, apparently you need to hear from this right here. This is my other cards. All right. Woo! Well, apparently you really need to hear something from this deck. Ooh, you got a good one. Ooh, look at him just jumping out at you. All right. All right. You got some good cards, Debbie. Some very, very good cards. Let's see here. So you got the first thing that jumped out was the Hierophant, which is definitely one of my favorites. You got these. So this is definitely talking about your faith and your personal spirituality. And it's talking about how you are growing and becoming this person. Part of you doesn't even recognize you anymore because your spiritual growth is running so far ahead that you look back and you're kind of like, wow, who did I used to be? So the Hierophant is an indicator of two principal energies learned from within and learned from each other. In order to achieve the highest level of consciousness possible, you must acknowledge that truly you are your own guru, and the subtle whisper of your heart contains all the wisdom of the cosmos. Further, we are all this together. Further, we are all in this together. So living as one family is imperative in creating the new paradigm. We can live by old structures of the past or establish new ones moving forward. The important thing is that we are taking our spiritual practices seriously and evolving as we go in every way. So that's definitely for you. The Hierophant is definitely saying, hey, you're at this point in your life, you're starting to move forward, you're starting to not even recognize yourself anymore, and you're starting to see that your soul and your spirit have things that are kind of changing and kind of redirecting you in ways. And then you got the Six of Swords, which is talking about ascension. and moving upward, which is kind of what the other one was saying, but the other one was definitely talking about just your spirituality was definitely a thing, and we were moving up, but also to remember that with the Hierophant, you not only do you learn from yourself, but you learn from others, from observing others with your own understanding. And that doesn't mean that you don't learn others' understanding of things. That's kind of, you understand it from your perspective, but you still see it from theirs, if that makes sense. Just because they see it like, for example, there's an accident on the road, you know, they might see it as, well, that person hit me, and then the other person might see it as, well, that person hit me, you know, and so they're going at it like this, but you walk up and you see it from both their positions, you know, one was going this way, one was going this way, this one was going a little too fast, and this one ran a little bit of a red light, or didn't stop enough for a stop sign or something. So in a way, they both messed up, right? So that's how you can see it from the outside and the inside, and understand that just because you have that, just because they see it one way doesn't mean you have to see it their way. And then the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, it is time to let go of all the beliefs and broken ideals of the past. Time to rise and meet a new, brighter future and a more harmonious mental system of understanding. This shift is both scientific and spiritual in nature, for it is an understanding of reality based on both logic and deep intuitive knowing. Leave the old world behind and know that it no longer serves you. So that's the Six of Swords. It is definitely telling you what I was saying. Leave that old world behind and move up and understand the world from the point of love. And then the Three of Discs. I think I'm seeing a theme here today. I might have to write it on the title. The theme of seeing the world with the eyes of love rather and ascending our souls. Three of Discs. This card indicates the work and productivity that you have in your life and describes that this work must be done with care and love in every moment. There is no need to rush or put stress on yourself, but rather simply devote yourself wholeheartedly to your work and make sure that it is done well, with care and respect to the craft. And if you do not, you will do a disservice to all the other craftsmen as well as yourself. It is always difficult to redo and relearn lessons due to failure to properly practice the first time around. Okay, Debbie, that is for you, dear. That one was for you. But I'm definitely seeing oh, man, my hands today. What do you call it? A theme. I'm seeing a theme today. I hope that resonated with you, and of course, not a problem. Not a problem. All right. Okay, who's next? So after Debbie is Mary. Mary, are you still here, dear? Let's see here. Where'd she go? Dora Lynn. Hello, Dora Lynn. Mary Van Wyn, are you still here? Mary Van Wyn. There she is. Good, Debbie. Good. I'm so glad. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Ooh, you got two that jumped out. There's your other one. Mary, quite contrary. Okay, how does your garden grow, Mary? Here is your garden. You're definitely putting in a lot of investment, a lot of time, a lot of energy into something that you are watching and waiting for it to grow and to start moving forward. This is at night because she's worked the whole day through, and now she's still kind of finishing up, and it's still dark, it's still nighttime. So that's just showing how dedicated she is to this and how dedicated you are to this. And then I see the all, which is definitely letting you know that there are many factors out there in the world that we do not understand or know about and can't even begin to comprehend. But as it's happening around us, if we put our investment into what we do, it will start showing up, and it will start becoming prosperous, and you will start seeing some growth and some fruition, and some things will be coming into fruition for you with it. But right now you just have to embrace and know that it's all just working right now, working together on all the things that it needs to do to make it happen for you while you're doing the work. But also this is showing you that you have passion in it for it, and strength, and it's taking some strength for you to do this, but you have some passion with it. It's something that you are extremely driven to do, extremely passionate about, and you just keep wanting to make sure that it happens, and you're kind of wondering, is this really going to happen for me? And I believe it will. It's not in these cards today, and which means it's probably not within the next week or two, but it will definitely be happening as long as you keep putting in that work, that passion, that drive, that thing that you're looking for is definitely there, and it's going to keep moving forward for you. Okay? Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, Natasha. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Frida. How are you? Let me see here. Who was next? It was Darlene was next, and then Stacy, and then Jakari, and then Cheryl. Let me write Cheryl down. Yay! And then Frida has a question. And then it looks like and then Naleen. Okay. And then Avni. All right, so Darlene, dear. Let's see here. What does Darlene need to hear today? What does Darlene need to hear? What can Darlene need today? What is going on with Darlene? I'm getting this one for you. Let's pull this one. What does Darlene need to hear today? What's going on with her? Darlene, dear, I feel a lot of apprehension with you, honey, and I don't know what's going on, but I definitely feel some apprehension about something and some stress about something that's definitely happening within the next day or two. You're kind of nervous about it. You're kind of not sure how it's going to affect you. And you're kind of wondering how to go about the steps that you need to make it happen. Whatever it is that you're stressed out about. All right. And So you got my energy creates my reality, and oops. My energy creates my reality, and what I focus on is what I will manifest. So don't forget that the energy you're putting out into the universe, you're also creating what it is that you need in your life. So if you're all stressed out all the time, you're going to create that stress in your life. But if you create, the universe works best when I'm having fun. But if you create that fun, energetic energy of love and goofiness and silliness, that's what you're going to have coming back to you. And you want that. You want more of that joy and laughter and love with you. And then, hi Shrey! How's it going? And then you got oneness is my true nature, which is definitely letting you know that, ooh, come on, there we go. Oneness is my true nature. So it's telling you, with all of these together, it's definitely saying that you and the universe need to come together and work together with that energy. And in that energy, you will start seeing things, and you'll see your soul, you'll see yourself, and you'll start seeing these things come through. And I feel like for today specifically, kind of let some of that stuff go that is causing you stress and allow yourself to do some fun things. I mean, if you have to go to work and work is stressing you out, or you can't go to work because you lost a job or something like that, definitely allow yourself to take that moment back. Take a step back and say, okay, whew, I'm going to just let it go today, and then I'll revisit it tomorrow. Okay? I think that's what this is saying for today, for you, Darlene. Okay? And then Stacy. Stacy, you are next. It's your birthday! Happy birthday to you. I was going to say you work in a zoo, which is kind of true. We're all part of that zoo. Good, Darlene. Yay! Okay, good. Stacy, who has never had a reading. Let me pull some cards for you here. Woo, there's one. Okay. Ooh, you got some good ones. You got some good ones. It's always a good day. All right, so the first card you got, it says, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So it's definitely telling me that you're definitely going through some times that are very difficult right now. It's very hard on you. It's very frustrating, and it's something that you're not used to dealing with, and something that you're not you don't know how to deal with the situation because you're unfamiliar with it. And if it very well could be from like this whole thing that's going on in the world and everything like that. But I feel like with you, Stacey, it also has something to do with something extremely personal. You're kind of going through something like, I almost want to say like a mental breakdown moment because that's what happened to me. But it's basically, it's your whole, everything that you thought that the world was has kind of flipped over on its head, and you're like, whoa, I am completely not the person that I thought that I was, just because of the way that I see the world now and the way that I see how it is. It's not at all what I thought, and I'm not at all what I thought. And you're kind of being flipped and turned upside down, and you have no idea where you're going. Your feet are in the air. You're like, you feel like you're underwater. But the second one that I got was, my vibes speak louder than my words. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. It's still trying to... There we go. My vibes speak louder than my words. There, now you can see it better. And that one is telling you that your vibes, your internal energy, that energy that you have that's within your soul is starting to vibrate, and you're having, and you need to remember that when you go out in the world, your vibes actually connect with other people that are like us, that do that. And they feel it. And it speaks louder than anything you could ever say. So it doesn't matter what you're saying to some of these people, your vibes, your inner vibes are kind of letting them know without your words even saying anything. It's letting the world know what you're feeling. And it's good. It's very good, because then you have people out there that understand where you're coming from, and your words are going along with your emotions and your vibes. So it's kind of helping you to be able to communicate with others again. And then it says, I am the dreamer of my dream, which is definitely saying that in all of this, you have discovered a thing that you want to do in your life and kind of have a passion to run forward with. And you have this dream that you, part of you was like, I don't know if that would ever work. How could anybody ever do that and make it work? But the other part of you is like, but that's my dream. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it since I was a kid. You know, but the whole world says it can't happen. Well, right now is the time to try anything new, because we're in the middle of the whole world being, you know, screwed up from this pandemic, and the finances and everything are just all out of whack, which means you get to start fresh on a whole new idea and a whole new you. And that's what this is talking about. Let yourself dream. Let yourself run out there with that dream. Okay? And that's for you, Miss Stacy. Jakari, are you still here? Jennifer, let me put you on the list here. And Jamie would love a reading. Let me write your name down, Jamie. You're very, very welcome, Stacy. Did that resonate with you? Did that make sense for you? There she is. Hi, Jakari. I'm taking hold of these cards for you. Yay! Good. I'm so glad, Jennifer. I know. I love doing this in the mornings. I used to do it all the time in the mornings. And it's been a while, but I'm back. You're very welcome, Jamie. You're pulling cards right now to imagine that. To imagine what? Did I miss something, Shrey? What did you say? Oh, yeah. All right. You got 3 that just popped right out here, Miss Jakari. Here you go. So, you got the Emperor. Okay, come on. There we go. There's our Emperor. So regal, so strong with his eagle, his ram, his shield, his manliness. But his very, the Emperor is more of the, you know, astute, manly. And then you have the 10 of Discs, which is talking about legacy and tradition and the things that you do because it's traditional for your family and for you. And then you have the 5 of Swords, which is talking about conflict. You know, you have a conflict going on within yourself and behind you, but also with others around you, and it is causing some emotions on their part that could be hurting them or causing them to be angry with you. But I feel like this conflict, right, is being caused somehow by the legacy, the traditions that you have that would normally be a family tradition or something like that. So it's a conflict within you, and maybe even with close family members, because you feel like you're kind of letting them down, you're kind of letting yourself down because maybe you're not following some of these traditions. But something inside of me is saying that it's time to kind of step away from some of those, not all of those traditions, obviously, but some of those traditions that you would, that you feel are not helping you or growing you as a person, and allowing that male emperor to kind of take over with his logic and his understanding of the situation and say, hey, I need to think this through. I need to take a step back. I need to allow that logical side of me to start thinking through what it is that's happening between me and this situation, and start going through and understanding what I need out of the situation. Sometimes you need to kind of say, what do I need out of this? Not what does somebody else need, but what do I need? And I feel like that's what this is talking about. Okay? Hi, Tara! How are you? Okay, good, good, good. Yay! Lots of growth and growing today. This is for today. All right, that was for Jakari and Natasha. Are you still here, Natasha? Natasha, dear. Natasha, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Is Natasha here? Yes, I am doing free readings. Donald Trump, 96. I just put you on my list. Who is next? Ooh. So this is supposed to be for Natasha. But I'm not seeing Natasha here, so... let's see here. Cheryl, are you still here? I think some people have left, but we will see. Woo! Or Frida? So I have Cheryl, Frida, and Nalim next. Are you guys still here? Any of you? Cheryl, Frida, and Nalim. If not, then we will be going on to Avni, Jennifer, Jamie, and then Donald. There's Nalim. Yay! So Nalim is here. Oh, there's two of yours. In fact, I think that one is yours too. Let's see here. Let's see if this one makes sense. All right. I am going to do a thing. Hold on. There he is. Huh. Kitty. No, not right now, hon. Oh, no. There we go. There it is. Okay. right, let's see if this works real quick. All right, so you got the Hanged Man, okay? And he is talking about the appearance of the Hanged Man is a call to surrender, to let go, a state where you're observing, integrating, and experiencing or expanding inward with great emotional depth. In this, there is a level of sacrifice. At the topmost level, it is called to sacrifice action as you wait for the opportune moment. But you can take this further as if there's something in your life that you wish to transcend, such as letting go of a bad habit or even doing a fast. Regardless, this card signifies that transformation is upon you, but there's no rushing into it. To try would be to put yourself at risk and potentially step backward in your flow towards completion. So this is definitely letting you know you need to kind of stand where you are. Yes, you are moving forward, but sometimes in moving forward, you got to sit on a plateau for a second and then wait for that next opportunity to jump on, like in a video game, you know, when you jump on a plateau and then you are waiting to move on to the next thing that might be moving past, right? You have to wait sometimes and then you can jump. So I feel like that's what that is definitely telling you, that this is a moment of just kind of waiting for a second for you. This one is Nalim. This one is Nalim. And then you also got the Three of Wands, which is talking about purpose. So let me go ahead and pull that one up for you so you can see it. So there's our Three of Wands. It is the end goal or destination of what the will has become realized. It is no longer just a manifestation of the will, but the will reaching an actual purpose, a destiny as it moves forward. This is still a pathway that you must move through, and with the Three of Wands, you now know where you're going. So this is telling you kind of know where you're going, but you need to sit there for a little bit before the moment is ripe for you. And then you got the Wizard. So this one is going to be kind of cool. He should be right here. Where is he? There he is. So the Wizard. When you draw the Wizard, there's an indication that your journey is just beginning. A new story is starting. A new path begins unfolding. The story that you are about to experience is of your own creation. You caused this to happen. You did this. The accumulation of all of your awareness up until this point in your life. What you choose to do with it is up to you. Just remember to take into account the whole body of consciousness. Mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. So when you go and you take on this thing that you're going to be taking on and starting new, after you sit there and wait for the perfect timing, right, and then your purpose, but make sure that when you do that, you do take into consideration, which is probably why this is telling you to stay there for a little bit and think it through. That consciousness, that mental state where you're like, okay, this is something that I need to start working on for me to be able to help myself grow and advance in every way possible, not just in the spiritual, not just with my physical, not just with finances or anything like that, but it's all together. Take into consideration every aspect of it, and then it will help you to grow faster forward. Okay? Oops, wrong one. There we go. All right. Good, yay! That was Nalim. And then who is next? Hi TY81, how are you? Good, yay! I'm so glad. That's why I do this, because I want people to be able to grow and learn and love themselves again, because you are pretty freaking awesome, let me tell you. Each and every one of you is freaking awesome, and that's why I do this every day for all of you, or as many times as I can for all of you. It may not be every day, but okay, T-White, you are under tunneled. Jennifer, are you still here? Jennifer, and then Avni, then Jennifer, then Jamie. Are you guys still here? There's Jennifer. Okay, we'll do Jennifer first. Woo! What does Jennifer need to hear today? Yay! All right, Jennifer, what do you need to hear today? And Jamie is here. Jamie, you are after Jennifer. What does Jennifer need to hear today? What does Jennifer need to hear today? Woo! All right. All right. Kitty. Kitty, you're in my way. Keep going, honey. Keep going. Keep going. I know. I love you. All right. So you are in the middle of moving forward with something. This is the Chariot card. Okay. This is the Chariot card. It is definitely telling you that something you have started and worked really hard for is pulling you forward at this point. Like you're kind of sitting in the driver's seat, and you do have control, but at the same time, you're just moving forward with whatever's happening, and you're just let it pull you, let it take you. It knows where to go. It's running you straight to where you need to go. Let it go there, and that's what the Chariot is telling you today. You also have this guy down here that is telling you that you need to make sure that there is balance, and also this guy down here that is letting you know that excuse me, sometimes when this kind of thing happens, this guy might be balanced, and this guy might have some issues with knowing exactly where to go, which way to turn. So you need to help him by making sure that you tell him which way to turn a little. Okay? Yay, good job! And then there is something here from the Seven of Cups talking about illusions. So there is definitely something happening within this moment where the illusion of something is confusing you, and I feel like it's coming from the outside. It's source. It's coming from somebody that you thought that you could trust, and you're kind of learning maybe I can't trust that person because they are making me feel a certain way about something that just isn't true. That's not something that I would say, something that I would do. That just doesn't make sense. I'm not understanding this. Kitty. And I feel like for you, and see this one has, even you can barely see it, but there's a little skull in it. So it's even telling you some of it is poison to you and your soul. And the illusions are kind of not helping you. They're holding you back. Okay? And then you got the Six of Wands, which is talking about victory. So don't worry, you will still have your victory. And you see how he's got his wreath and everything else up there. That is a wreath of victory. The red is definitely talking about the victorious moment that they are going through. He has a heart of gold, and he is definitely seeing himself become victorious. People are definitely coming to him and celebrating it with him. So he's not alone. He is with others that are definitely celebrating with him, and he has become victorious in whatever it was that he had an endeavor to move forward with. So that is what this is telling you. And if it is because you've been working super hard on yourself, that's why. I do feel like the person that you have the illusions from, I feel like it could be even from somebody who has passed, but you keep thinking, well, that's what they said to me, or they're not with you anymore. Whatever it is, a relationship where they're not there with you anymore. And you're just kind of confused, like, wait, I don't understand, because when I talked to them about this before, then I felt they were being honest, but now I'm seeing these things about myself that are more true than what they were saying, and I don't understand. So remember, some of those things could have been illusions. Okay, Jennifer? And just let me know, and I will put you on the list. So Jamie, you are next. Good job. Yay, I'm so glad. I love it. I love it. Yay. We're definitely learning today. Okay. So it'll be Jamie, Tonald, T. White, and then Bubble. Bubble's the queen. All right, Jamie, let's see here. Woo, woo. Your card jumped right out. All right, what does Jamie need to hear today? What does Jamie need to hear today? Woo, woo. All right, there they go. All right. So first, you got the moon, which is definitely talking about your pathway. You have, oh, come on, show it. Let's see here. You want to do it now? Oh, come on. It still is just focusing on my ghost back there. Okay, here we go. So you got the moon. It's talking about introspection. It's talking about taking the time to go on your journey. Sometimes that journey is linear, and we know that we just need to go a certain way and we need to move there. It also has the helix from the, right here you have the helix inside that from the DNA. So that is talking about something that is just innate in you. And you have these two guys here that are warning you, don't swerve too far to the left, don't swerve too far to the right. Always remember too that when you're going to the moon, it's a reflection of the sun. So sometimes that can be that it is a reflection of something else that you want, or it can mean that it is its own light in and of itself, that it may be reflected from the sun, but that is still a light source that you are moving towards to help your soul keep moving forward, okay? And then you got the Six of Swords, which what somebody else got this morning, and it's talking about ascension, coming to the understanding that your soul is moving up. It is growing and ascending into the next level for you, and to allow yourself to do that and to look back and say, hey, I'm really doing this. This is really awesome. This is me. And you got the Ten of Cups, which is talking about prosperity. So everything that you were asking for will be coming to you. All 10 of your cups will be full. You will feel fulfilled. You will feel enlightened, and you will have that victorious moment of feeling that prosperity coming to you through this moment of this introspection, this time where you took the time to stop and think through something for yourself, and then you moved up in your soul, and then you have the Ten of Cups there. Okay? Yes, you got this. You got this. I promise you. I know sometimes you're probably sitting there going, oh my God, how much more can I take? But honestly, you've got this. When is the president's turn? Actually, you're right now, Tonald. You're right now. Yes, you got this, Jamie. I promise you. It takes some time. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it takes that, it's like the onion. You got to take the layers off. But you got this. You got this. All right. So it is your turn, Tonald. Whatever your question is, let's see what you need to hear today. What does Tonald need to hear today? Good. 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 I'm so glad. Yay. See, we're all growing and learning today. Woo. Kitty. Do you have to sit right there? He says yes. I do. Right all over the stuff you're working on, Mom. Tonald, what does Tonald need to hear today? What is Tonald? Ooh, ooh, there it is. I don't know if it's the exact same cards that someone else got or not, but this is interesting. They seem like they very well could be. So I got the Hanged Man, which is telling you to stay or oh, come on. You can ask a question. Hello, Janet. How are you? I'm waiting for Tonald's question, just so anybody who's wondering what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for Tonald's question to come up. What does 2020, 2021 hold for me? So you definitely have a time where you need to take that time to just kind of stop. And the hanged man means, you know, you're just kind of sitting there. You're not really moving forward like you think you should be. Sometimes we think we should be moving forward, and sometimes we're not. We're kind of stuck. And that's where you should be. So take that time to stop and really think it through. What do I need to do? What's the next step? And don't take that step forward until you know 100% sure that that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like I was saying before, like a video game where you're standing there and you're waiting for the whatever the next platform is, or you're on a plateau and you're waiting to jump onto the next platform that may be moving or something, right? So you got to take that time to really watch what's happening around you and make sure that when you take that step, it's in the right direction. And then you got the three of discs, which is talking about, we're just talking about works here. And it is saying that you will be taking the time and putting your mental and physical and emotional passion into something, and you're going to start working at it. You're going to start doing it, and you're going to start learning the craft. And you're going to start learning the craft from those around you. And those around you are, and to be careful, because sometimes if you're not careful and you don't do it at the right timing, you can really hurt those around you that also do the craft and make them look bad or something, if you're not taking that time to make sure that you have done your research. Take the time and then do, and while you're doing your works and your craft, but it's about your passion. This whole thing is about you and who you are and your passion in life. So you have the word passion down here, and then the key word is strength, because you have strength from within that's helping you to decide what it is you want to do next for next year. Your soul is prepared and ready and has that desire and that passion inside of you to run and jump forward with that third eye, that intuition you have. Okay? Hello, Legend of the 80s. How are you doing? How's it going? Oh, I'm so sorry, Janet. I'm actually almost done for today. If you would like a paid reading, let me know. Like if you'd like a full paid reading, let me know. I do usually tell people to wait at least 3 months after someone has passed to get a full reading. But if you would like something, you know, just to know that he's okay or something like that, we can do it probably tomorrow morning when I'm on. And something like that. But today I'm only doing, I think, Tea White and Bubble next. And then I will be done for this morning. But tomorrow I will do it if you come. I should be here between 9 and 10 in the morning tomorrow. I'll probably be here about the same time. So, and I'll probably be here longer. I'm only going to be here from 10 to 11 today, because that's what I have time for. But, who's next? T. White. Are you still here, T. White? Are you here? Are you here? You're very welcome, Tonald. You're very welcome. I need guidance in the area of love. Whew. Well, let's see. Let's see what we get here. I'm not always the best at these. Actually, I know I'm pretty good at them. I'm just also very logical. So we'll see what happens. Oh. All right, here we go. In the area of love, it looks like, so you definitely have your faith and your star, and you reach very, very, like stars are very far away, so you reach very far for your faith. So you reach out and you try and grab it always. And then you are also just a ball of light of yourself, so that the reason you reach for that star is because part of you is a star. So you reach for that thing that you are very familiar with and you know and you understand. And stars are illuminating light, and light in and of itself is a part of the energy of the universe that is that intuition. And it helps you to use your intuition in ways that you would never have believed. And I believe for you with the love reading in this particular one is telling you that you are that star. You are a star when it comes to this. You are amazing as a person and as somebody who would be in a relationship, but you also don't hold yourself up to that standard. You kind of pull yourself down and think that you're not as good as you are in a relationship because you feel like you always want to make the other person happy. But for you, you need to start looking at yourself as the star. You are the star. You are amazing. You are awesome, and you need to pull yourself back up. And then you got the Queen of Discs, because she's very supportive. She wants you to know that you are being supported by your those who have passed, your ancestors, your soul, like your spirit guides. Everybody is supporting you in this and trying to help you to move your soul up and realize that you are the star, and you need to take care of yourself as if you are a star and not let anybody else treat you any differently than you would treat them. If the way that you treat them, if they treat you worse than the way that you treat them, then they're not the right one for you. You need to move on. And then if you do that, you will have victory. You will have that victory. Don't worry, it will be there. You will find the right person. But you've got to stop looking for the people that are out to hurt you while you're trying to make them feel better about themselves. Okay? That's what this is saying. Hey, Southern Redneck, how's it going? Okay? Because whoever it is that you've been going towards for a while, they're only there for themselves, and you need to remember that you're just as awesome and as amazing as they are. Okay? And then Bubble, you're next. Are you still here, Bubble? Hi, Tamara. How are you? Ah. Oh, I almost just messed myself up. You're very welcome, T. White. You're very, very welcome. Yes, I definitely take care of yourself and make sure that when you have somebody in your life, that it is somebody that is that loves you as much as you love them, and shows you as much love as you show yourself, and as much as you show them. Keep that in mind too, because a lot of people will be like, well, I don't show myself much love, so they don't have to show me that much love. No, it's about mutually being respected. You're very welcome, T. White. All right. This is for Bubble. Bubble, are you still there, Bubble? Bubble, 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 Bubble. I'm waiting on Bubble. I'm doing good, Legend of the 80s. I'm sorry, I just saw that. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Thank you. Bubble. Alright, I don't think Bubble's here. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Janet. I think Bubble's gone. So. I have these 2 cards. Let's see here. Let me pull a card for everybody. This is for everybody at the end of the day. The end of my reading. Whatever it is that we need for the rest of the day. Or for whatever, whether you need it for the rest of the week or whatever it is. This is for all of you. Every one of you. It doesn't matter if you're watching this now or you're watching it a week from now. Whenever you're watching this. This is for you. Woohoo! Man. Doesn't matter what I do with these cards. These ones just keep coming out today. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see, but every single time I do these, I put them in different places. And then I mix them all up. And then I do the shuffling thing. And these 3 cards keep coming out today for everyone. So, this is definitely letting us know, every one of us today, we need to take the time. Stop trying to rush forward. Remember who we are. This is the Kundalini right here. This is the chakras, and the snake is the Kundalini, which is the thing that heals, right? So I don't know if anybody knows the story of the snakes in the Bible, where they hung a snake on a staff, which is the symbol for the medics, even in the army. The Kundalini is that's what that's talking about. Is that healing that happens. So not only does is this something for us to know that it's time for us to just kind of stop, rest, take a moment. Don't try and jump yet, because we're not ready yet. If we jump too quick, we won't get to where we need to go. But that Kundalini is also letting you know, if you do this, you will be healed. You will be rested. It will help you to heal in the process on the way there. And then your passions are what is driving you. Don't jump too fast. I'm sorry. But don't jump too fast. But this is about your passions, it's about your drive, it's about who you are, it's about your strength. Being able to keep moving forward and doing what you need to do, or standing there and waiting for the next step. Make sure that you have that passion and you have that strength to do that. Also, there's the Kundalini again. So it's also there about healing. And then we got the 10 of Cups for the day, so, and for the week. So this is for us to remember that we will have victory and prosperity, and things will happen for us. It's the ending of a cycle, and it is the good ending of the cycle. It is the end of the cycle where you will be prosperous. You will keep going. You keep getting what you need. So this is what you're getting today. All right, and these cards kept coming out today, so we know that this is the theme. This is the theme for the day, right? So here we go. The symbol. Well, I was talking about the Kundalini before, with the snake with the Kundalini. See? And that's what I was talking about with this. But it's also, it's the medic symbol. I can't remember the name of it right now. I know it's a weird name. I think you said it just the other day. Come on. There we go. There it is. So that's the medic symbol. The caduceus, yes, that's the caduceus. But I was talking about the Kundalini before, the snakes. And exactly what I was talking about was the reasoning behind it. Yeah. I don't know either. But there's the cards for everybody this week. And I will be back tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow. If you would like a paid reading, let me see here. Where is my... There is my list right there of if you would like a paid reading. There you go. And you can book right here on the Facebook, or you can go to metaphysicalspiritlabs.com to book with me. Excuse me, to book with me. If you message me here, or you message me here, wherever you want to message me, just let me know. And I will talk to you all again tomorrow.